All right, guys, it's that time again. The market is officially fucking everyone. I wanted to make a video about my headspace, where I'm at, where you should be, um, and this really comes down to: do you believe that DeFi will be here for the long term? Do you believe that DeFi is an actual use case for decentralized finance? It stands for something. It will be here for our kids. Um, where do you stand on it? And if you believe that it will be here, then these prices are great. Everybody has that innate behavior where you see Bitcoin run to $60,000 and you say, man, I should have bought more. Oh man, it's going to keep going up. But it's human nature when it tanks, and you kept telling yourself, if it would ever drop down this low, then I would buy again, right? And then it gets here, and then you see what it really feels like, because you have all of these factors of uncertainty: Celsius getting over leveraged, about to be liquidated, pausing their withdrawals, UST crashing, tons of the market just really, really sunken down. And even the US economy is doing extremely bad because of the Fed's hiking rates to try and combat this massive inflation we've seen. So, it is okay to be scared. But in these times, even for myself, I have to ask myself that same question: will DeFi be here in 10 or 20 years? Will it be here in 50 years? In my opinion, yes. I think that DeFi is here to stay. The global adoption is just going up astronomically over the last 2 years. It's went completely exponential with the amount of people that are getting involved, the amount of corporate America that is getting involved with, DeFi, Bitcoin, whatever you want to see. DeFi to me is here to stay. It's not some gimmick. I do this full time. I'm in this full time. Of course, I believe in it, and I want to do this so that that I can provide the foundation for the future of my children, and to give them a space where it's not ruled by two or three entities, but rather a large network of people that are collectively looking for financial freedom. And so I believe in this wholeheartedly. I'll never stop buying, and I'll never stop being involved. I'll never quit building. I'll never quit trying to get out of DeFi. I'll just always be here to some extent, regardless of the prices. Whatever they may be is all temporary to me. If Bitcoin's 100K or 10K, it doesn't matter. The tools that are offered through the blockchain are more important. I don't use this as like entirety like a US stock market. I know some do, but it's not my goal. And so, the tools that we still have, what we can provide to users that use these financial platforms, it's still really important to me. And I think regardless of the price of currently of Walrus Share, or you know, uh, any other company that's in the market right now, we're all bleeding together, and people are exiting because there's still a lot of people that don't understand this fully, and that's okay. And so mainly, I guess, with this big rant, I just want to say that it's going to be okay, right? If you have a DCA strategy, continue to do it. If you need to exit, then do it. If this is not for you, then get out. But there is more good days ahead than bad days, in my opinion. And this bear market will not be the same as the last bear market. We're going into uncharted territory. DeFi in the space of financial in this financial realm is the baby of everything. It still has a lot of growing to do and a lot of legs to get out. And so, it's going to be tough sometimes. It's going to be tough to be an investor. It's going to be tough to believe in it. But if you're one of those people that constantly looks at charts and they go up, and then you're like, man, I'm going to miss out on this run. It's already too high. And then it goes back down, 50 to 60 to 70 to 80%, and then you still can't pull the trigger. Maybe trading isn't for you, but investing still could be. So maybe look for an opportunity for some kind of stable investing. Walrus is a great option. And honestly, to go back to what I wanted to speak about with Walrus is that we're holding up beautifully. Of course, we're having sell-offs. There's people leaving the market. We're under 1 trillion market cap in the last 2 years for cryptocurrency. And so there is a lot of people shaking up and don't want the risk involved. And that's okay. I signed up for this. I'm okay with it. The flames could go up higher and I'd still be here. I love this space and I love the communities. And so this is just another, small setback to the future of DeFi. I don't think anything was done wrong. I think this was macroeconomy conditions that mixed with a lot of bad news in the crypto area. Will we have a lot of scrutiny on us now? Yes. Will regulators come into the space? I don't think so. Not right now. Maybe if Celsius does get, liquidated and stuff like that, we might see some people stepping up and saying this has to change. And I'm not entirely against the full aspect of regulation in that sense. In like the big companies that are like fiat on ramps, like Celsius and Coinbase and stuff like that. I don't see any way that a government can regulate DeFi as an entity. Best of luck. I'm assuming they'll find some way. But I self-regulate here very well, and other people do as well. So I guess, the goal of this video is to say it's okay to be scared. It's okay to have a little bit of panic. That's what makes better traders. And most people that are in DeFi are not advanced at trading. They don't understand it to the full extent. And that's okay too. You can be an investor in DeFi and not understand the trading aspect. That's perfectly fine. Stick to some good projects, dollar cost average in, take some risk off the table, and do what's good for your health. That's the most important thing, is that you're going to have a lot of things coming at you stress-wise during these bear markets, during these flash crashes. That's going to really take a mental impact that you won't realize for many months. And so maybe this video can help you realize that you probably are going to have effects of this if you just lost a lot of money. And I truly hate that for you. But make sure you're getting the help that you need. If you're still an investor in DeFi, then it's like open season for things that you can dollar cost into. You can average into any of your favorite projects, and you're getting better prices if you believe in that project will be here in another year. I'll be here in Frozen Walrus regardless of the price for the next year. So how you choose to invest here will define if you're wealthy or not in the next bull run. And so, but again, I think it circles back to that same point. Are you someone that believes that DeFi will be here in 10 to 20 years or even longer? Is it here to stay? And if not, if you're just trading it or you don't know, maybe do the research and figure it out for yourself before you continue to invest in DeFi. And I hope that you choose to stay, because there's so much here. There's so much available, so many financial resources that you cannot get in the traditional finance market. So, this is not a traditional video for me. I just wanted to kind of rant with the current market conditions and show that I'm not really that stressed, but I understand why others might be. And so I just wanted to make a video just showing some of my, points as to why I'm not as stressed as maybe I could be. And I also think Walrus and Walrus Share performing amazing comparatively to the market. Obviously we lost about 15 cents on our peg. We lost about 300K liquidity. Yeah, that sucks, but that's only, we're still closing in on 1 million. We're still building. We still have other things coming. This market will turn around. We'll have relief bounces. We'll have plenty of things yet to come. And I'm excited to just still be in the space, even granted the market conditions, right? So if you need anything, reach out to me on this YouTube, reach out to me in Discord. I'm always around, and I'm always available for DMs and talking. Stay safe. Please look out for yourself and your mental state. This is not as important as your own mental health. So if this is not for you, then I recommend this being your sign, right? This is a sign for you to maybe get out until you're more risk adverse and you're able to take on something like this, and it's not for everybody, and I understand that. And so, it's going to take a while before the masses feel comfortable doing something like this, and that's okay. I'm here to build the foundation for what the future holds for DeFi. So thanks for listening to my rant. I really hope that it provided something for you. I don't know what, but if it did, awesome. Thanks for being here and watching my videos.
1, 2, 3, 4.